Nintendo is an extremely petty company. My name is Cassius Cant, and if you weren't aware, there was a Splatoon tournament this weekend, and a bunch of the players decided that they would protest Nintendo canceling a big Melee tournament by changing their names to things like Free Melee or something related to the game Melee itself. And in response to this, Nintendo said, okay, live stream's not happening today, so have fun, guys. And it's just so... This is Nintendo being Nintendo. Nintendo doesn't care. This doesn't make them any money. This is a fan thing. They're like, yeah, we're gonna do it because it makes the fans happy or whatever. But they've made their money off of Splatoon. They've made their money off of Melee, off of Smash. The 20 million people that own Smash Brothers is not gonna be upset about this at all. And maybe even best case scenario, 1 million of them actually do care. The other 19 million won't, and they will buy the next DLC pack. They will buy the next Smash game. It's not gonna move the needle at all. These people are not gonna destroy their Switches because Nintendo canceled the tournament. And that is just really the crux of the thing. Nintendo they don't care. It isn't the fact that they hate Melee or they hate the Smash community. They simply do not care about the Smash community. This has been a thing forever. And honestly, can you really blame them? The Smash community can be incredibly toxic. And some of the people that Nintendo themselves, they said, okay, cool, with Smash 4, clean slate, we're gonna have all these big names on tape, we're gonna have all the top players on stage, we're gonna invite them for something we host ourselves, we're gonna have them stand on stage with the creator of Smash Brothers, with Sakurai, and all those people just turned out to be massive sex pests. Yeah, if I was Nintendo, I would want to be distancing myself from that community too. They're like, alright, cool, we're gonna fucking throw the baby out with the bathwater and everyone has to go with it. I'm sorry. That's just the way it's gonna be. And I can't really be upset about that because I would do the same thing if a bunch of the top people, the people that you propped up to be the heralds of this community, turned out to be pieces of shit. It's not a great look. Not a great look. Bad optics. Bad optics. So I'm just not gonna get involved and wash my hands of it and move on. And that is just it with Nintendo. If 1 million people get upset, the other 19 million that bought the game don't even know or care about it. And that's just the way the chips fall. I can't really be upset at Nintendo. I could be a little annoyed. Yeah, they're punishing, the people that were not pieces of shit. But that is what it's gonna be. And as those Splatoon players had their right to protest, Nintendo had their right to not live stream the tournament. I'm not even sure if the tournament still happened, but it is at the graces of Nintendo. It is surprising that Nintendo honestly let it go on for so long. It's surprising that Nintendo let people, quote unquote, let people download the game and play online from emulators or whatever. Yes, it is in their legal right, but just because something is legal doesn't make it right. I know how that goes. It sucks tremendously. I do feel bad for the people that genuinely care about the scene, but what is Nintendo going to do? Are they going to back down, or are they going to say, yes, we are going to give in to the demands of these people that have no effect on our bottom line whatsoever? No, that's not what's going to happen. What's going to happen is they're going to continue doing what they're doing. They're going to continue making games, and people are going to continue buying the games. All the people that are upset about this now are going to buy the next Smash Brothers. That's just how that goes. So, and they know that. Nintendo knows that, so they don't care. They simply don't care. And that's just the way the cookie crumbles. It's like, this doesn't affect our bottom line at all. Okay, some people are upset. Are they mad? Stay mad. We're gonna keep doing what we're doing. And it does suck for the people that genuinely care about having these Smash scenes, that a few at the top ruin it for everyone else at the bottom. But if I'm Nintendo, I am not getting involved with that again. I'm not dipping my toes back in that. I've tried it, and look what happened. Look what happened. Nintendo is obviously they're being buttheads to be buttheads right now. They are. It's a little childish, little petty, but at the same time, yeah, shit. Like, can't really be upset about it either. It's like, some people fucked up and everybody has to pay for it. How many times have we heard that story before? How many times have a large group of people been punished for the actions of a few? So if you really wanted to turn your ire on someone, maybe turn your ire on the people that led us down the path of this, right? Of what's happening right now. Because the Smash community is not bereft of controversy, because the Smash community is not free of controversy. And you might look at other developers and publishers like Arc System Works and Bandai Namco, how they support their community, how Warner Bros. Games and the Mortal Kombat team supports their communities, and wonder why Nintendo isn't doing the same. But Nintendo doesn't need the money. That's it. That's all. Smash Brothers sells far and away better than any of those other games. Period. Smash Brothers, people get upset when you call Smash Brothers a party game, but that's what it is. It's a party game that everyone can enjoy. That a smaller amount of people have turned into a 1v1 thing, and yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm one of the people that believe that Smash is a fighting game. I don't like calling it a party game, but it is what it is. It's a casual game for casual people. That's what Smash Brothers is. That's what it's always meant to be, and that's what it was. That's what it was intended for. and a massive competitive scene grew out of that. But it's not Nintendo's main focus. Their main focus is making games that a bunch of people buy. A bunch of people bought Smash, and a bunch of people are gonna buy the next one. A bunch of people are gonna buy the next character set. A bunch of people are gonna buy the next character. So like, who cares if a few people are upset, right? And like I keep saying, I do feel bad for the people that are trying their best, and are getting punished for it. And I wish that there was a solution that didn't involve Nintendo being so small about the situation, but it is in their right to do so. It doesn't make it okay, obviously. I don't think that it is okay. I think that these things should be allowed to continue, and bygones should be bygones, and the people that did the wrong thing should be barred from participating. But I feel like Nintendo doesn't really just even want to be involved with another set of people being shitheads. So instead of they cut the whole head off and have that be the end of it. But Evan, Cassius, Kent, let me know what you think about Nintendo being just petty in general. Is this really anything new? They've always been like this. They'll always be like this. Nintendo simply does not care about the hardcore audience, because the hardcore audience does not make them money. Nintendo cares about the casuals because the casuals make them money. That is across the board. That's everywhere. That is everywhere. What do you think it took us so long to get another Metroid game? Metroid games are incredibly good games. Metroid games do not sell well, and that's just fact. They don't sell as well as Mario. They don't sell as well as Zelda. Why would they focus their time and energy on when they can simply not do that? When they can simply continue going on as they were before? They could have not made another Metroid game and be fine. This is one of these rare opportunities where the hardest of the core get to say, yes, where's Smash Brothers? Where's Samus? And here she is. Here, we're throwing you a bone. It is an incredibly popular franchise, but it doesn't sell very well. And it is in their right to not participate, not make another one, because why? It's not gonna sell well. The next Metroid might sell a lot better than the original Prime trilogy, because just how the runaway success of the Switch, but it is still not gonna be up there in the 21 million sellers like we've seen with Animal Crossing and Monster is probably gonna get up there too, and Mario Kart and Mario Odyssey and Legend of Zelda. These are the games that sell, so they will focus on that instead of appeasing the hardest of the core all the time. You know, if 90% of Nintendo games are casual games, and the other 10 are hardcore games, quote unquote, that's how that's gonna be, and that's how it's always gonna be. But I haven't Cassius Kent. Let me know how you feel in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And until next time, please don't be a sex pest. If you don't want your community to be canceled into orbit, don't be a sex pest.